And what you see right here that I'm removing is the gasket. I'm going to dry it and clean it. This is an essential part of electrophoresis. There are 2 of them. Make sure you remove them both. Clean both of them well. There you are. Clean this area. Make sure you clean it really well in there. Good. Get that nice and cleaned. You don't want any debris in there. Okay. Good. And then we replace them. Kind of got to get down in there with it. Alright. Make sure it's fitted into there well. Okay. Good. Alright, and then we'll do the other one. For the chamber, you need the adapter plate. This is the adapter plate. It needs to be cleaned. It needs to be free of debris. So take your time and clean it well. Gel pack. You need to cut it open. Be careful not to cut the package itself, only the package container. Remove it. Great. And your gel cassette. We place them together. The purpose is to keep the gel plate in position so that it doesn't slip down or move. We're going to place it into the chamber. The cassette should be proximal to the inner chamber, and the adapter plate should be proximal to the outer chamber. This other adapter plate is used because we're only running one gel cassette. Because we only have the adapter plate on this side, we will just place the wedge just to keep it firm against the gasket. That's where you'll see how important your gaskets are. On this side, make sure that the opening of your gel cassette is facing the gasket. We're going to place the wedge here firm enough, but not so firm that you break your gel cassette. In this step, we are slowly adding the buffer to the upper buffer chamber. Be careful when adding so that you don't splash or overfill. Just checking to see where we are. Now continue until there. To disposable one and add fluid to just the top of here so that the fluid can fall over into the gel cassette but not into the lower chamber. If it falls into the lower chamber, meaning the buffer falls into the lower chamber, then you cannot use this cell. You will have to start over. We're almost there. A few more drops and we should have success. Undo it.
Yes, I do.
Then we'll just take the pipette and just smooth it along the edges there so that the fluid can flow over just enough. Remember, it only takes tiny, tiny amounts of fluid to be successful. At this point, you want to look in here and look over here to make sure none of the buffer has fallen outside of where we want it to be. We're good.
Okay.
At this point, we will be taking the same buffer and adding it to the outside. Do it carefully not to splash on your wedge or into your gel cassette. Kind of face the bottle a little bit towards this edge to avoid splashing back towards the back. Pour slowly so that you can avoid making bubbles. And we're going to use the beaker to finish up to the fill line.
Nice.
Make sure when you fill in the outer buffer that it comes to the fill line, and to just to the top of the gel cassette line as well. To remove the air bubble, just suck them up and throw them out.